Okay, we're here at the Florida National Cemetery. It's what is it? 8 o'clock now. 8 a.m. They're going to start earlier because of the rain coming in. But up here, over that way, is where the ceremony is going to be. And you can see the flags already set up. And we are trying to find our first trailer so we can start laying wreaths. Okay, so there's a little closer look of the ceremony where it's going to happen probably in an hour and a half. So this is Wreaths Across America today. And we're getting close to our first semi-truck so we can start laying our wreaths. Okay, so we're in this section. We're at our first trailer over here to get a wreath. And this is what they're looking like so far. This section is getting laid, the wreaths down. So I just placed this one and that one in honor of these two veterans. We are moving on to a friend's father's resting place. Okay, so we're still walking, but here comes the other semis, Wreaths Across America, with all the other wreaths. Right there. And the next one, the next one is Walmart. Walmart is a sponsor for Wreaths Across America, and they're helping bringing them in from our distribution center in Brooksville, Florida. You go, Walmart. And then behind it is a bunch of motorcyclists. There's Walmart's Wreaths Across America truck. Those were the trucks we were looking for when we first came in. And the cemetery is starting to get packed. There's Walmart honoring our nation's military. And here comes the convoy of motorcycles. Over there, on the next street over, is Hernando County Sheriff's Office. They're going to get ready to do the procession. But we're still looking for my ex-colleague from Sweet Bay, Robin's dad's burial site, so we can lay a wreath in honor of him. Okay, so this is for Robin. We found your dad's.
Your dad's.
This is for your dad, Robin.
Thomas F.
Shoot. Something like that.
Yeah.
Walmart truck is done. Wreaths Across America truck's almost done. Me and Mark did this whole section over here with a bunch of other people. And now we're getting ready to head up there for the ceremony that's going to start in maybe 30-40 minutes. So this is what we look like. There's Mark over there in the yellow one. We're waiting for the ceremony to start.
Yes, we are.
It's starting to rain. At least it ain't raining heavy yet. So hopefully in the next 15-20 minutes maybe we'll start before this rain really gets heavy.
Yeah. Branch off of there.
Yes, actually my name. This year, last year we did this in Virginia, and it was like 20 degrees. So I think it shouldn't be any worse than that, but then it rains. Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time. That's Florida for you. It is.
sitting out in the rain almost like we started 18 years ago, in light rain and all that. Yeah. On behalf of Wreaths Across America Bushnell, the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club, and the Florida National Cemetery, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out to help us to remember, honor, and teach. A special welcome goes out to our Gold Star mothers, fathers, families, and wives, daughters of the American Revolution, and especially to our veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our colors today will be the Hernando Civil Air Patrol Cadets. The national anthem will be sung by one of our trucking partners from Reliable, Eric Gregoire, just like a Jaguar. It's Gregoire. Thank you. Color Sergeant, post.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now I know Steve, while they're driving down the road, what he gets to listen to. That was beautiful. Thank you. Hey, if I can right now, I'm going to do something a little different than what we used to do. So we are going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join the kids. I'd like for all the young adults and the kids to come on up, join me up front, all right?
Try to explain to them. Me, an individual, and to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and is from the people to the leaders. Indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation. And justice.
And I want to thank all you kids. This is what it's all about. You guys are our leaders. You're the future. Thanks for coming out and remember veterans. All right, you ready? Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, kids. I appreciate it. These that are placed out, they're resting out in this cemetery, what they do to preserve our freedoms, okay? And now what I'd like to do is, I would like to, it's my honor to go ahead and introduce one of the assistant cemetery directors here at Florida National Cemetery, Roberto Frazzaro.
Good morning, everybody. It is our pleasure in this amazing weather. This is beautiful weather, ain't it? This amazing weather for us to be here to remember what everybody else did before us. Everybody that paved the way, this is what we're about. So on behalf of our Executive Director, Kirk Leopard, and all the staff here at Florida National Cemetery, our volunteer teams, and our support committee, and Wreaths Across America, we really thank you, because although it might be raining a little bit, you made the conscious decision to come here and honor those who are interred here. So for that, I thank you. I am gonna be extremely quick. So besides thanking you for all those little kids, I have two of my own. This is what we need to be teaching them. The sacrifice of everybody that paved the way. Let us never forget any day. Although we're celebrating it today, let's do it every single day. When you walk through those sections, each section and each headstone tells a story. Please take the time, look at it, say that person's name, look at their sacrifice, look at the dates. For everybody that have served and paved the way for us, I thank them. And even to the family members of those interred here and the family members of those veterans, we thank you. We could not have done all this in our service without you. So to end, I would like to quote John 15:13. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friend. And everybody interred here is family. God bless you all. Have an amazing day.
Appreciate everything you do, and I think everybody, please give the cemetery staff, the maintenance crews, and all that. Florida National is probably one of the most best kept grounds that I've seen in a lot of national cemeteries. They work hard for us. They do it for the veterans that are placed here, and they do it for the family members. So thank you, Roberto. So as most of you have attended this before, obviously our crowd is a lot lighter and all that kind of what we used to do, but I'm still going to run through this. What I'd like to do is, I'm going to call out, do we have anybody that served in World War II here? If so, please raise your hand. Raise your hand. That day's going to come soon, I know. All right, how about Korea? Do we have any Korea veterans? Where's my Vietnam era veterans? Brother, welcome home. All right, Iraq. Where's my Iraq veterans? As you, just along with all the others, welcome home. Afghanistan. And let's not forget, we have troops in all kinds of countries under combat situations. For those of you that have served in other countries in combat situations, not other than the ones I have said, please raise your hands. Can't thank everybody enough, and like I said, for everyone, welcome home. These wreaths that are about to be presented represent every veteran in this cemetery. We placed 36,000 wreaths today.
Woo!
All right?
Woo, yeah.
That's a heck of an accomplishment, and I can't thank everybody enough for coming out and this, saying to heck with it, to heck with the weather, we're coming out and we're going to remember our veterans. However, these wreaths that we're about to place represent all the other veterans laid to rest here at the cemetery, which, guess what? It's over 100,000 veterans didn't get a wreath today. One day we're going to get there, but today these wreaths will represent those. Staff Sergeant Johnson will place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those that have served and are serving in the United States Army. Chief Petty Officer Marshall will place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those that have served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps. Additionally, Chief Petty Officer Marshall will place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those that have served and are serving in the United States Navy. Tech Sergeant DeForge will place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those that have served and are serving in the United States Air Force. Master Sergeant Stocker will now place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those serving in the United States Space Force. Petty Officer Hoffman will place a holiday wreath in memory and honor of those that have served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Petty Officer Hoffman will also place a holiday wreath in honor of those that have served in the United States Merchant Marine. My brother of a whole lot of years, TCB, will place a World War II POW MIA wreath. This wreath is placed in honor of the 83,160 United States servicemen from all branches of service whose last known status was POW or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes. We shall never forget you. Those of you that have been here for a while, I might be a little redundant, but I'm sure I've got some people that haven't been here before. And this is your first time here. I welcome you. In 1992, a wreath maker up in Maine had about 5,000 wreaths left over. He didn't know what to do with them. He kind of thought about it. Him and his wife talked about it. What are they going to do with these wreaths? He remembered as he was a child, he was a paper boy, and he won a trip down to D.C. from that paper route. He went on down and he toured Arlington National Cemetery. In 1992, he thought about that experience and he said, I want to bring those wreaths down at Arlington and I want to place them on the oldest section there, because guess what? The oldest section in Arlington, hardly everybody goes there. He wanted to remember those veterans. Mind you, Morrill's not a veteran, but he's an American, and he knows what the veterans are all about, and he knows what we do for their freedoms. They placed 5,000 wreaths. In 2000, he goes along every year, places 5,000 wreaths in Arlington National Cemetery. About 2004, 2005, a picture of wreaths at Arlington goes viral. Everybody wants to get involved now. So in 2006, Morrill decided if there's any veterans group that wants to get involved, that they can give him a yell. If they'll hold a ceremony at a national cemetery, he'll send them 6 wreaths, and the veterans group would hold a ceremony. In 2006, the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club out of Lakeland did just that. We signed up for Lakeland for 2006. We held a ceremony with 6 wreaths, 6 ceremonial wreaths at that time. Guess what? It was weather just like this, and actually the crowd was a little smaller than this, but it was small. We did a ceremony, we did it right. We remembered all of our veterans here at Florida National Cemetery. Like I said a little earlier, where are we at today? Today we placed 36,000 wreaths on veterans' graves. I applaud all of your efforts, and I applaud you guys coming out today. I really do. I can't thank you enough. Those of you who've been around since the start, my brother and best friend sitting right out there front row. He's laid to rest 2013. He unfortunately died of Agent Orange. We still remember him. I still love him every day. I get up here at least once a month. I still talk to him every single morning. Jack, thank you. This is our first one that is this young lady that pretty much put this whole thing together. Everybody probably knows her. You probably got questions answered by her. Cindy.
That's Cindy.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Yeah, there she is.
She also has to help me through these thank yous because some of them I so I apologize. First off, I want to thank the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club. As I said, we started this thing. They continue to support and all that kind of thing. I'd like to thank Wizard back here for helping us out with the sound system, that kind of thing. Say something. There we go. All right, I'm trying to get her up front. All right. First off, there's a trucking company, a logistics company, Saddle Creek Logistics. Johnny Chestnut, he's over here on my right, your left. He's been with us for, 16 years, something like that. Saddle Creek Logistics has also been a huge part ever since day one, 18 years ago. Thank you, Saddle Creek. Next up, well deserved, Johnny. Thank you, brother. Next up is Walmart Distribution Center down in Brooksville. everybody down at Walmart. I can't thank their team enough for what they do for us logistically and the support that it takes to get all this together, to get all these trucking companies together, get all the escorts, get all the wreaths here and that kind of thing. They're a huge factor in this, and they help all the other trucking companies get consolidated so we can get in here and have this event. Sun State Logistics. Sun State came on board a couple, 2-3 years ago, something like that. I don't know which. They'll probably kill me for not knowing. But they did come on board. They're a refrigerated carrier. Huge in this industry of trying to get live wreaths down to a state of Florida. And so they still keep looking good. Thank you, Sun State. I can't thank you guys enough, your whole crew, for coming on out.